So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger.
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? That has not gone well. He's shifting through the gears here. Header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sao Paulo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a throw. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Good running, strong and purposeful. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, played right into his path. Lovely feet. He's found a way through. Swept in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that was nowhere near his best. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Costa Curta. He's a sharp little ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Owen. Could move up a gear here. Tries to pass it through. That's been cut out, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely aimed pass. Big chance! Goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's well positioned. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe. Half an hour played now. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes short and sharp. And here's Mbappe, and that's and the shot! It's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Sao Paulo get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And here's Owen. Shot could be... Can he finish? He has done it! Sao Paulo are back on level terms. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This has become tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And it's been taken short. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Corner number 2 then. Neymar plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro. Now Mbappe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta. And that is expertly dealt with.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Neymar. Rijkaard. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that interception was... And Batistuta! Oh, whistle's gone, now then! No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Koundé has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Neymar! It's hit the crossbar. And that's caused a worry or two.
Neymar must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
And it's Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way. He's having a shot! Goal! Sao Paulo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Not the most accurate pass. And he plays one through. He's picked his way through. Great chance! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nice sequence of passes, this. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cannavaro.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again. There's the shot! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's there to clear it. Batistuta. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Del Piero. Pass is just off target.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, just skips past his man. Neymar tries to play it through. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Conte. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Serginho. That's a little off target. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Substituição em campo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Costa Curta.
Camisa 11, camisa 8.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now, he's got space here. Vieri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Schneider.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's got away. Messi. In by... Gets his head on it! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. It's Vieri! He's got a goal! Deep into injury time!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side.
And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. He's through here. Shot could be on. Del Piero! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Maldini has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Del Piero, no way through. Owen, short changes him with that pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he get it through? Costa Curta. Neymar. Good chance for a shot! So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Vieri, and here's Scholes. Vieri, and it's made its way. It's Vieri! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Maldini. And he's had a hit. Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Sao Paulo upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just...
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
A lot of space ahead of him. Khan gets it clear. Taken back almost at once. And it's Conte. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Neymar is standing over this one.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Neymar!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Batistuta. Koundé. Scholes. Scholes going face-to-face with his great rival. No, again there's no way through. And this is Neymar. It's a mighty effort! Off the post! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sao Paulo with the corner, there first. Neymar plays it short, and here's Neymar. Oh, super ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. So what can they make of this? That's the keeper's ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete control. Chips it through. He's having a shot! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful strike.
And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Corner number 2 then. Neymar goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's through, it's 1-0. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Maldini. And it's Vieira. That's a little off target. And it's Batistuta. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Neymar. And here's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And we are back on the way. Played back. And here's Vieri. Now it's Batistuta. Can he spark a counter here? Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's come to nothing. Costa Curta. And Serginho. Mbappe. Owen. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Baresi. Knocks it in. Batistuta! It's hit the upright. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Sao Paulo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
He's had it taken off him. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Baresi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Del Piero receives it in a wide position. Very nicely done. And it's Neymar.
Substituição.
Sao Paulo choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
They've played it short. Chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kante. Neymar. And it's Vieira. Thuram. Sao Paulo looking to pass their way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Scholes. Searching pass he's played there.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He can run onto that. Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here. Baresi gets over and intercepts. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Great defending, strong and determined. Serginho, and he's being shifted off it. Neymar. Rijkaard. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Scholes. Tries to play it through.
Pretty robust defending.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Serginho. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Sao Paulo grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Vieira. Neymar. And here's Batistuta. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Vieri. Now it's Del Piero. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. goals. Driving forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's played it back. And that has left him in a heap. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Del Piero voted man of the match, and deservedly so.